Hey guys, Captain Foley here. I'm going to be working on a model, or at least getting it unboxed today. We're going to be getting this Optimus Prime attack mode, kind of an anime style Optimus Prime. We're going to be starting the build process on this. So, there it is. Let me pull up YouTube here so I can keep an eye on your comments. Your channel. Videos. Why is it not saying that we're live? Oh, there it is.
Captain's log, stardate 2262.
Yeah, you shut your dirty mouth. Ads. Alright. So yeah, I'm just going to open this up today, take a look at the parts, and maybe start some construction on it. We will see. So there it is there. And it is a cool looking Optimus for sure. So initially I was going to do this on the Captain Foley personal channel, which I should be doing, but then I'd have to change the stream key and stuff on OBS, and this was just going to work out better. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. Let me do it like that actually. Let's open it up, and we got the, and excuse me, I'm still sick, so we got the instruction manual with a great picture of Optimus on the front there. Not too detailed as far as steps for this one. This one's going to be pretty easy to build. But very cool. And this is just, these have stickers. They don't have actually decals. So there's the sticker sheet. And it's pretty simplistic. All the parts are molded in color. This one doesn't really need to be painted because you got the blue parts there. You can see his fists and some other stuff. The gray parts. Hey dystopian guy. Hey Donnie, how's it going? Chris. There's some black parts and some more blue parts. And then all like the movable parts. This thing's totally posable when it's done. And the clear chest piece for the canopy. Tires. Ooh. And his weapons. Check that out. We got the classic Optimus Prime gun, and then the axe as well. Yeah, this is pretty simple actually. Just set the box aside because sometimes I like to refer to the box for reference pictures. But you're going to paint it, right? Colored parts never look right. Sam, I totally agree with you. For this one, though, I'm not sure because this one is, it looks a lot like a toy, like one of the molded toys. So I'll build it and see how it is. I might do some paint touch-ups and stuff, but you're right. The molded paint never looks quite right. The 350 Enterprise that you get from Polar Lights, the big 350 one that I've built, It does come in the correct molded colors, but it just doesn't look quite right. So I totally agree with you on that. We'll see. Since a lot of the Transformers are toys and are molded plastic, I'll put it together and see how it looks, and then go from there. To be honest, I probably won't paint this one, but we'll see. This wasn't an expensive kit. This was like $30 at the most. So it's not like a super detailed, kit. Well, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's going good, Captain Ron. How's it going for you? All right. Whew. I have to figure out a better way to do these so I can kind of get closer. You can see closer, but I need to get a multiple camera setup just for model building. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Actually, what I can do is pull you guys up there and bring it down here. So there's step 1. I need C23, F3, 2, and B3. So we'll see about doing it this way, maybe. Oh, thanks, Dan. Dan Hall is here. Congrats on getting the model building going again. Well, you can thank Sylvia for that, because she kept telling me I needed to clean it off. All her fault. All right. So first part, C23, which is this one right here, and that's really shit lighting for you guys, but sorry about that. Pull up my expensive snips. These cost me like, again, $30, same as the kit, but worth it. I need a good overhead camera rig and like a good lighting so that you guys can really kind of see what's going on, because I don't think you really can right now. This is all an experiment. Alright, so Dan says hi, Sylvia. She says hi back. She doesn't want to be on camera. Alright, so there's the chest piece. With this camera set up and microphone on my table, I don't have a lot of room to do this, which is unfortunate. Alright, so I need F3, 2. B32 is that clear molded window glass. So we're starting with his chest. And this clear plastic, you got to be careful with it when you cut it, because it's more brittle, so it tends to crack a lot easier, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So this slides right in there. So there, it's in there now, but I need the back piece in, which is B3. I feel like I'm playing Battleship. I should open all these parts beforehand. Ah, well. Oh, shit. Yes. Oh, with a pug. All right. Hey, Trekyards 1981, how's it going? Do you watch Lou Damaso's channel? He built a Prime this week. He got me wanting to have one too. I don't watch him, no. And Judge 1981 says, I fail every time I try to do a model. Well then, try again. It's very satisfying to build a model and have a good finished result at the end. So there's the chest. This thing's going to be a lot smaller than I anticipated, actually. It's like a pair of goggles, actually. But I think with the molding that this is going to look just fine. It's going to look very toy-like, but I think that's fine for a Transformer. So I'm not too worried about painting it or anything. So, all right, so F22. B11. I'm going to experiment with doing these model building videos live anyway. I used to do them and edit them, which I think is a lot easier for model building. But, you know, if you're just hanging out with you guys and doing a live, I got to find a good way to do it. Maybe have multiple cameras I can switch between, but we'll see how that goes. You want to learn some pointers? Well, I'll see what I can do for you. One thing is, when it comes off the sprue, you get these little spurs, or nipples they're called. You need to kind of shave those off so they're smooth. If it's a really good model that you're worried about, like a surface. Usually they don't put those on surface areas, but you need like sanding paper, and you put it flat and you sand it off. Thanks, KG13. Oh shit, you just love Lou Damaso. Definitely a channel to check out. He does a lot of Trek kits too, including the huge garage kits. His collection is nuts. Well, I'll have to check that out, Matt. So we got B11 right there. Oh, this is gonna be involved. God damn it. Let's see. So we got that. Some details on there. So that goes. Alright, I need another couple pieces here. F214. Maybe that'll brighten things up for you. Kind of shitty lighting. F24. F2 part 4. Yeah, sorry you can't really get a close-up look at what I'm doing, but trust me, it's nothing exciting. You're not missing much. Okay, so these are the articulated parts for the arms, so as such, I've got to make sure that these little pegs will fit in the little sockets here so that yeah, keep dropping things. Gotta make sure you get those burrs off well. Ah, there we go. So finally got it hinged in. It's very tight, which is fine. It'll loosen up a bit. But just it wasn't going on the peg there because I didn't have it the burr removed properly enough. And the lighting's really shit. Wow. Actually, hold on one second, guys. It's just going to be a small break while I go and grab something. Talk amongst yourselves. back. I'm just setting up one of the filming lights in the most awkward places ever. That should help a ton. Alright, that should help you guys see a bit better. Hopefully. Micro file set. Yeah, I've got a bunch of files. Stuff over there. Got a lot of sanding sticks and stuff too, which you can also use for those kind of things. I got all the tools I need. It's just not the most organized in the world. So that's that piece done. As you can see now, maybe a little bit better. See how it hinges? It just came out, but yeah, it's how it's supposed to hinge. We couldn't see. There you go. Hi, Captain Kenny. I have two. One. Just this piece here. If you paint a model, best way to before, after, or after assembling? Excellent question. Depends on the model. Depends on the parts. A lot of times it's easier to paint a model after it's been assembled, simply because if you have seam lines you need to fill, you got to put it together, put the pieces together, and then do the seam lines. So but a lot of times, a lot of the components you can paint prior to assembly, and a lot of people choose to do that depending on the parts. So it's really up to you what you're comfortable with and what the model kind of requires. So that's how that sits in there.